Hi guys, in this video we will show you how to export MLS listing, and this is the website. We call this Metro MLS. So once you log in, we will see this home page. So the next step that we have to do is we have to go to menu and then go to quick search. Once we're on the quick search page, we had to make sure that we're on a single family selection here on the top, okay? Because there's few options there, so we had to make sure it's all single family. And then the next thing that we had to do is we have to select all the options in here except for delayed. So to select them, we use the control button on the keyboard, right? And then click pending. So active is already selected, so we're adding pending. Next is sold, expired, and then withdrawn. So this five option should be selected except for the delayed status. And then next thing is we have to add the status change date. So we can so status change date is not listed here in the options, so we have to add the option here, or to add a field here in the options, so we can search it by using the date or by typing in the date, and then here you would see the status change date, so we have to click on it. And then the date in here is automatic, so we don't need to change. We can keep it as a default value. All you have to do is to click check on it, status change, and then the last step or the next step is going to be the zip code. So for the zip code, AIM provided a list of zip codes, and that's a total of 15 batches of zip codes. So we have to individually download the list per batches. So we would have a total of 15 files for each of them. So the first thing we had to do is we will select the first one. So we have to copy the three zip codes and then paste in here and then click enter and then wait for the page to load the results. So we have a total of 1,555 and it's showing in here. So the next step is to export. So we have to click on the three buttons on the upper right and then click on export. And we'll just have to wait for a few seconds. And then in here we have to type in the verification text. So that's 7K82AWZ and then hit on export. No, we'll just need to wait for a few seconds and then all we have to do is to save on our local drive. So in here, I usually create a new folder. We do this every week, every Monday. So I since today is once Thursday. The reason is that I was not able to export the list last Monday because of the login issue. So Amy just provided me a new password for her login. So that's the reason why I only have created today. So we have to create a new folder. So in your folder, we have to save the file. And usually I name it with the date. So 2021-01-14. And then MLS underscore zip one. Okay, so once good, we have to go back to the search results. And then we have to continue with the rest. So all you have to do is to delete them, the three of them, and then paste the new zip codes. Click enter, wait for the results, and then hit export. we'll just need to wait for a few seconds and then enter the new verification text. Click export, and then I would name it as the zip 2, and then we'll continue 3, delete, enter new zip codes, wait for the results. So we have 1439 export, enter the text, and then click export, and then name it a third or zip number 3, and then go back, enter the new zip code, delete, so we have 1653 export, and then enter the text, name it zip number 4, go back here. On the list, there is this is actually the original list it provided. So for zip number 5 or for batch number 5, so we have 4 zip codes. But if you can see the 53219, the yellow one, shaded one, is a duplicate on the first one. So I would not include it. So pretty much we just need to include the 3 zip codes. And here's the thing. If you can see the results, that's a total of 2,167, right? And if we're going to click on export, okay, yeah, we will get an error message saying that we cannot export more than 2,000 listings, right? So it means that we only have a maximum of 2,000 per batches. So that's the reason why per batch. That's the reason why we have created batch of, or Amy provided us with different batches for zip codes, right? Because we cannot export all at once, so we only have a maximum of 2,000 list per export. So since it's more than 2,000 with these 3 zip codes, so what I normally do is I only select 2 zip codes here. So the 53219 and the 53209. So I'm gonna delete it, enter the 2 zip codes. And then we have 1,357, so it should work. And then export. QHAE. So this would be the zip number 5. And then go back. And then we'll proceed to the next one. So here, copy, enter. So in here, the results is 728. So pretty much it's less than 2,000. So what I do is I include the 53217. Remember, we were not able to include it since it was more than 2,000 list or listing, right? So what I do here is I add another zip code, which is the 53217, and then click enter. So we should have here 1538, and then click on export. AGWS, and then I'm gonna name it as zip number 6, and then we'll proceed to number 7. Pretty much that's gonna be the steps, right? So it's pretty easy. You just have to enter the zip codes provided um on the list, right? And that's pretty much it. So we should have a total of 15 CSV files. So far these are the files that we have exported, total of 6. So we should finish the rest of them, and that's gonna be it.